Hey, how's it going, guys, and welcome back to Minecraft All the Mods 9. Last time we did Apotheosis. You can see I've decorated the area a little bit, which is looks quite nice. I like it. It looked good. Today, we're not going to continue with Apotheosis, although I know there's 3 different tiers, sections to this. I'm going to start something that I want to do slowly so I can learn it. And it's something I really don't want to get into, but it's Botania. So you'll see I already have the page up. We're going to have to do things I don't want to do, and that is this whole mod. I really don't want to do this mod. I don't like it, but there's only one way to get it gone, and that is just by, we got to do it. We've just got to do it. It's got to be done. All right, so we need one of these petal apothecary. Bam, there we go. Now that you have some flowers, we can start converting the basic flora into functioning and generating flora using the petal apothecary. To start harnessing the energy from the mystical flower petals, we will need to fill the apothecary with water. This can be done by right-clicking. Oh, Jesus Christ, right, okay, this is really for noobs, isn't it? By right-clicking with a water bucket, or by throwing the water bucket on the apothecary. I didn't know you could throw the bucket on it. That's new to me. To create items, just throw the appropriate items for the recipe into the apothecary. Right-click with an empty hand will remove items from it as well. Once the recipe has been completed, you will have 20 seconds where right click with an empty hand will refill the last recipe, making it easier to create multiple of the same items. Okay, cool. Thanks for the mystical orange flower petals. And the XP. Our first flower. So pure daisy, Pure daisy, you just need a bucket of water, some sorghum seeds, and some white Botania petals. Okay, so we have everything we need. We just right-click that, put the water in, throw that in there with our petals, or not. There we go. You just got to throw the petals in there. I thought you had to throw the seeds in. You don't. There you do have to throw the seeds in, but you have to throw it in a specific order first. Okay, noted. There we go. We get an extra one, or an extra 2, depending, and we get XP. Pure daisy is the first flower you'll create. This flower will convert up to 8 nearby wooden logs or stone into living wood or living rock, respectively. This only converts in 1 block radius around the flower. So we'll get some of each of these. We'll get each of these, and then we'll see what happens there. If I throw. We got the full Monty, we got 2, nice. So if I throw that there, throw another one of these like there, and another one of these, say, there. I hope this works with acacia, we'll find out now. You put the stone around it like this, and the wood round like the same. Give it a minute to do its thing, it does take a while, it does take a minute. And there you go, it'll start doing its thing, doing the thing with the stone. And the wood, it does work with acacia. Good. Okay. Cool. So I can pick these up. Thank you. And there we go. Do the same thing with this. And we can claim our rewards. Thank you and thank you. And thank you and thank you. Now we're starting to get into things where I don't know what things do. So I know we need a mana. I know we need like a mana pool and start generating mana. Now how we generate that mana is a little bit, I don't know. Anyway, let's make the mana pool. That's pretty easy to make. We can make one of those. There we go. Mana pool. We have that, and we can put that there for now. Right, the only one I know which one of these 2 works, I'm pretty sure it's the endo flame. I think if you throw coal on it, it makes it work. I don't know how this hydro one works. I'm not even going to try and say that because there's letters that shouldn't be let there. The mix. So we need a red one, 2 brown, and a light grey, water, and a seed again. We're gonna have to go out and find these flowers, so I'll be back with you once I found them. So I completely forgot. We already have like essence and stuff to be able to make these. Aren't I just great? So we'll throw that away. We've got the things that we need, and we just need the seed. Let's put the water in, the apothecary. Get 1 of you, 2 of you in there, 1 of you, and 1 of you. We'll get the endothermic flower, and there we go. we can claim our quest, which is just any petal. I put that there. Does that work? I think I need a stick to link it to that pool. So we'll work on the stick thing now. Wand of the forest is what we need. Let's see what we need to make the wand of the forest. It's just any sort of petals and the living wood twig. Do we use these? Throw them in there. Bam, there we go. We got the wand of the forest. Aren't we looking good here? Bam. There we go. Right. This is something I need to learn because I don't know about the 2 modes of it. I thought it only had 1 mode. The wand of the forest is a must-have item if you want to continue on your journey in Botania. I don't want to continue. It's I have to continue. The wand has 2 modes, bind and function. Bind mode is used to bind flowers and blocks together in Botania. Start by sneak right-clicking the first block or flower you want. Sneak right-click another block or flower to bind them together. Function mode essentially acts like a wrench and is used to rotate blocks. Oh, if I do that, do I need to put that into something first? Do I need... Oh, I don't know. Direct mana. So, mana spreader is used to direct the flow of mana by shooting out mana bursts. You can set the direction that the spreader shoots by binding it to a block using the wand of the forest. While holding the wand, you can also see the mana buffer as well as the mana bursts. We should probably make one of these. Mana spreader, bam, thank you. Put that there. That's going to that, that's fine. Right, let's get some coal. Give that to you, do your thing. Oh, there you go. Now it's doing its thing. There we go. I got it to work. Yeah, so I'll just leave the coal on the flower. Let it generate some mana. We'll read up on the next thing. So we can claim that and claim some of that. Thank you. I don't know how we've already managed to do this. I don't know. By tossing in certain items into a mana pool, you can infuse them with mana. To see how much mana is needed for the item, make sure to check the recipe in JEI. Pro tip, if you have enough mana, try creating mana steel or mana diamond blocks to save time. Thank you for the mana powder and the XP. Don't think we need any of these things as of yet. I think we're more about creating ruins, right? Ruins are vital crafting components. I've never got this far, by the way, in Botania, the ruins and stuff. This is where I get confused. Once I get to the ruins side of things, I don't know what I'm doing. So ruins are vital crafting components in many of the more advanced recipes in Botania, and these are created on a runic altar. To use the altar, start by placing the components of the ruin you want on it. This can be done with either by right-clicking or dropping the item. It will also need mana, so make sure to point the mana spreader at that is getting mana towards it as well. Once you've finished placing the items, you can hover over the altar with the wand and it will show you the progress of the recipe. When it completes, drop a piece of living rock on the altar, then use your wand to collect the ruin. Note, ruins used for recipes in the runic altar function as catalysts and will not be consumed. Just like the petal apothecary, right-clicking the altar with an empty hand after a recipe is complete will refill. Fill it with the items used in the last recipe. Okay, that went right over my fucking head. What are all these items down here? That is what I want to know. They're all lenses. Am I making glasses or something? What's going on here? I don't know. Anyway, we need this altar thing. We need a mana diamond or a mana pearl and living rock. Have I got living rock? I don't have. Well, luckily here I made some. Don't have enough in there at the minute, so yeah, that's great. I'm gonna make a few more of these endo flames, and I'll catch you back when I'm done, or when we can throw the diamond in the mana pool. Okay, so I made another 2 endo flames. I'm just gonna get some more coal out, so I can just throw it on the thing. Do that. So that's now getting some as well, just in case it isn't. And I'm pretty sure we can throw our diamond in here now. Bam. There you go. We get a mana diamond. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed for our runic altar. Bam. There you go. For now, we're going to throw that there just in case. Oh, it's got weird things on it. So one thing about this, when we get further into it and once we get towards the end game of it, I know that there is a mana pool that gives infinite, like creative mana. Gives basically infinite mana and we don't ever have to do this again. It would be nice, wouldn't it? It would be nice to do that. I'm sure it says it takes ruin mana to do this as well. So do we have to bind it to this? Do I have to bind? Oh no, it's bind that to that, isn't it? Okay. Right, we'll put all the things on to make an altar, a ruin. Anyway, what do we want to make? A ruin of the water. We could do that. We've got all those things. So I just need a mana steel, mana powder, bone meal, sugarcane, fishing rod. Okay, so we've got everything. So if I just start throwing that at... Whoa. I was not expecting it to start like revolving around the thing. That on there, that on there, and one of them. Get that to go to there instead. Is that going to switch? No. Prioritize that, please. Right, wait for this to fill up with its mana and what we need, and then we can do it. You can sort of see like a cooldown on the altar thing, so you can see what we need. There we go. Whoa. Throw that on there with the wand. And we get the ruins of the water. Nice. That's really cool. Right, let's fill that back with that. So let's claim the quest for that. We get ruins and stuff for that. Right, now we're getting into some complicated things. Okay, let's look at this. Creating more powerful ingots. Terrestrial agglomeration plate. Smashed it. You need one of every single ruin. So we got earth, we got water, we need mana, we need air, and we need fire. I'll be back once we've got all of these things. Okay, so I have all of the ruins that we need. I'm pretty sure that took some time. It really did. All right, so we just need a mana block and some lapis. That is pretty easy. And one thing I want to do as well is link the mana pool back up, the spreader back to the mana pool, because it's basically burning coal for no reason. So put that in there. Perfect. So we can claim this now. We can grab some common mana materials. Thank you. We'll get some mana infused string, a ruin thing. We get more ruin of the water and some XP. Brilliant. Okay, so Terra Steel. Right, okay. This is where things get weird for me, because this is nuts. I'm seeing this like gyrating block and the Gaia Spirits thing. I don't like it. Weird. Looks weird. I'm intrigued by what this Dice of Fate is. I want it does. I want it. That's why we're doing this. We probably won't finish Botania today, but we'll probably open up the portal and then I'll end off for today because I don't want to batter my head too much. So let's do what this is asking. What's this asking? Now it's time to create our platform for the TA plate so we can make Terra Steel. To create the platform, you'll need to place 5 pieces of living rock with 4 blocks of lapis in a checker pattern like in the image below. Place the plate on the center living rock block and the platform will be complete. Terra Steel needs a lot of mana to craft, requiring the use of sparks. Place several sparks over the mana pool and over the TA plate to direct your mana for crafting. Once you have the platform ready for crafting, toss 1 mana steel, mana diamond, and mana pearl on the plate to start crafting Terra Steel. Confused? I think so. Right, okay. I don't have enough living rock. Okay, let's make some living rock real quick. I was like speaking to Ryan, and I think with this base being pretty much magic stuff only, and one magic mod being blood magic, I was thinking about making a room underneath the fountain to put the blood magic altar, because I don't think it'll fit in the house or in any of these little rooms here. And I know that this has a portal, so I think I might have to put that down there as well. I mean, for now, what we'll do is we'll just put it out here, so that's not a problem. I'll probably put this table thing down there as well, just get it out the way, because I don't think these rooms will suffice a 3x3 thing. I mean, it will, but it's not going to look nice, is it? So things like this altar, the apothecary, when we get the infinite mana thing and stuff, they can go in these rooms. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Like single block things, but things that are multi-block structures, they need to go somewhere else. So I'm thinking maybe making a room underneath the fountain. Anyway, this is dumb. So we can grab these and we can grab our lapis blocks. Right, let's go this way. We'll just put it here for now, so it's out of the way of everything. And it was in a checkered pattern, sort of like this, with our plate going in the middle. And I've just remembered this needs mana, so I'm gonna have to move all of our mana things over here. I'm gonna lose this mana now, aren't I? Right, okay, with that being said, I'm gonna make the stuff for it. So like the plate, the pearl, we've got mana steel already, mana steel, and we've got a diamond. I made one before thinking I needed it. It wasn't. I needed a pearl. Let me grab the pearl. Should have enough in there. We do. There we go. Do we need anything else for this terra steel thing? I mean, we've already got terra steel because we got the seed, haven't we? So technically we don't even need to have that block structure, but we've got it. We know how it works. So that's fine. We do have the seed, right? Terra steel seed. Yeah, we got the terra steel seed. So we're good. We're generating. We're getting loads of them. So that's fine. We can just claim the quest and I'd say move on. Thank you. Sort of cheese that. The only thing we don't have, right? And I think it's Elementium or something like that. I don't know what it is. We haven't got one thing and it's pink, right? And I know it's in Botania. So that's the only seed we haven't got. So this thing, you need, Jesus Christ. This is the portal, by the way. To create the portal to Alfheim, start with the frame. We'll need to use 8 living wood blocks, 3 glimmering living wood blocks, and an elven gateway core to create the frame. Once the frame is created, we'll need to open it by using at least 2 mana pools, a huge amount of mana, and a Natura pylon over the 2 pools. These mana pools can be within 11 by 11 area around the core. With everything set up, right click the elven core with your wand to activate the portal. Note, even though the mana pools need a large amount of mana to activate the portal, activating the portal does not cost mana itself. However, converting materials over will use a little each time. If there is not enough mana, the portal will close. You can use the Lexica Botania to help you build it. Okay, that brain's already fucked, already fried. Okie dokie, so we need an elven gate core. Let's have a look at that. What do we need for that? Oh, and then terra steel nuggets. Okay, well that's quite easy. We can do that. Bam. Right, so I have everything else that's needed for the portal apart from the pylons. I thought I'd make something with you for the pylons. I haven't made the last mana pool, which is what I'm doing now. There we go. We've got the 2 mana pools. There, we need the pylons. This pylon first, because we need 2 of these, which we've got now. And then we needed 2 of those. Perfect. And I think that's everything we need for this. So we can click that, get a mana pearl for it and some XP. I think this is how it looks as well, how you build it. So we'll probably build it outside in the front for now because I don't think we have anywhere here that we can put it for now. We'll probably just put it outside at the front next to this thing so Ryan knows that this is our thing. Right, let's look about doing this then. So a reference of that. So it's living wood core. We've got that. We've got the living wood. So okay, well, that was not what I wanted to place down first, but it works, it's fine. That there, with that there, and then it's a glimmering log. That there. We then need to get rid of that. Do the exact same thing. That there, and that there. Perfect. Is this tree going to be in the way? Probably. With another log there. Oops. Log there with that log there. That. And that's the portal, I think, there opened. Well, portal created. We now just need to put down these mana pools and the thing. So if I put that there with that on top. Right, now this, I'm sure it said it takes a lot of mana to open. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to now get some more endo flames and spreaders, fill these up and try and open it. So I'm going to go get that set up and get some mana in these. Right, so I've been waiting a while now. These have a fair amount of mana in them, or at least, well, a lot more mana than what my other one over there has. I don't know how you can tell if I've even done this right, but oh, I just thought I'd right click. I don't want to do it off camera and it open up. Is that it? If so, I mean, I don't know if it's fully open. We go to the quest now. Look, it says get any sort of Alfheim block. And I know that Elementium is something that we need. And if you do that, you've got to throw 2 mana steel ingots in there. If I grab 2 mana steel ingots, we can test if it's open. Yeah, it is open. Cool. There we go. So that's all I really wanted to do. I mean, I suppose we could get the Elementium seed together, I guess. So let's get some more mana. Mana steel. I think we only need 4. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's check. What do we need to get the Elementium seed? It's a tier 4 seed, so we just need some Imperium. That in there gets 4 of them. Let's go up now to our little place here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Seed in the middle. Elementium seed. I think we're only missing one more seed now, and it's to do with immersive engineering, and I think it's the hop graphite seed. And then that's it. We've got every single seed we'll ever need. Oh, hello. I didn't know we had a resident. The seed overseer. All these things don't have anything in them, so we can just throw that there. Cool. Well, that's going to do us for today's episode. So, is he climbing a ladder? What a beast. With a block in hand. My God. He is him. He just is him. Anyway, that will do me for today's episode. Thanks everyone for watching today's video. If you'd like to hit the like button. If you're new around here and you want to subscribe, please do. There's a whole playlist of Minecraft on the channel. You know, there's like 24 episodes out now. My God, there's some content there. And there's a dirt in the tree. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.